Okay, good evening. Today I will be sharing about Atomy blooming biotin. Disclaimer first, this is a health functional product or a supplement, and I'm not a health practitioner. I'm just going to share about the product information, and all this information come from Atomy's own website, okay? So what is this biotin? Have you heard of the biotin? What is biotin? Actually, biotin is vitamin B7, or some might call it vitamin H. It's actually a nutrient that is needed to metabolize fat, carbohydrates, and protein, and change it to energy. That means whatever we eat is divided into either you are eating carbohydrate, protein, or fat, and then biotin is needed to change this into energy for our body to use. Okay, so that is what biotin is. So it's involved in fatty acid synthesis and oxidation, and also in the process of glycogenesis, which is maintaining the glucose concentration in the body, and it's also involved in amino acid decomposition. So biotin is a very essential vitamin. It's needed by our body and our body actually need a daily intake of biotin. And it's hard to consume it naturally because food contains actually very low amounts of biotin. And if you are taking biotin that comes from animal meat, like from meat, you need to cook the meat, right? So when you cook meat, it can actually destroy the biotin. So by the time it enters your body, it might not fully absorb into your body for your body's needs for metabolism. So what is the specialty of Atomy blooming biotin compared to others? It's a very convenient 1 tablet a day, and the amount of biotin in 1 tablet is 5,000 microgram. This is actually quite a lot because our daily recommended is actually only 30 microgram. However, our biotin is water soluble, so it's like vitamin C. So whatever is intact is too much that your body don't need will be just come out of your body, like it won't stay inside your body. And Atomy also uses a free form biotin, or what is called d-biotin. So we'll find out later what is free form. And the visual is one side is black, one side is white. It's just to look nice. So there are also supplementary ingredients, 4 carefully selected ingredients such as beer dry yeast, black grain extract, germinated pea extract powder, Moldovan chestnut extract powder. So these are the 4 extra ingredients inside. So one container, a very, very small container, has 300 milligram and 60 tablets. And if you take 1 per day, that means you'll be taking 5,000 microgram, and once a day is enough. Okay, how do you compare this? 30 microgram is our recommended daily intake for adults. Atomy biotin is 5,000 microgram, but so if you are taking 1 a day, you are taking like 16,667% more than your body needs. However, it is in the research, whatever is extra in the body, it doesn't stay inside body, as I mentioned just now. And actually, the higher end total maximum amount that an adult body can take is 10,000 micrograms. So Atomy is only half of that. And why are we taking it? Actually, it gives energy. As mentioned, it's like metabolizes food into energy, right? So if you're feeling like tired, fatigue, if you take this, it's also one kind of vitamin B. It will actually give you energy. So there's a question also asked whether is it okay consume so much 16,667%. So as mentioned, it's a water-soluble vitamin. So the remaining amount is released from the body, and there's no side effects from taking it. And then why we usually take more than if you take only 30, by the time it reaches to your blood, it can be less than 30 already, because it can be destroyed by changes in heat, light, and acidity in our body. So Atomy uses free form biotin. The other type is called protein bonded biotin, another type of biotin. And this one is very rarely converted into free form. Free form is the one that our body needs. The free form is immediate absorption into the body. Okay, so protein bonded normally come from animal meat. It's not free form. So by the time it goes in your body, it takes a lot of process to become free form. It needs to go into the small intestine, absorb, and then it needs to be decomposed by protease, by actinides. A lot of processing involved inside the body before it can be used. So this one is very special. It's halal certified. Okay, our biotin is halal certified. At the same time, it's kosher certified. So there are two certifications for this. So these are both very strict certification to prove the safety and also the cleanliness of this product. Okay, so if you see here is how our biotin looks like, duality of color, and it's very, very small size, so very easy to swallow. And the 4 supplementary ingredients as mentioned is the beer dried yeast, the black grain extract, the pea extract powder, and the chestnut extract powder. So who is it recommended for? So anyone who wants to consume biotin, usually in the market, biotin is known for giving you health for your hair and your nails. Okay, but it's also good for your kidney and liver. And most of all is for energy. So this one is marketed mainly for women. So that's why it's called blooming biotin. So anyone who feels like you run out of energy, always feel tired, you can take this one. And you want to fill yourself with energy from head to toe, or you have a very unbalanced protein metabolism or unhealthy eating habits and diet, and women who need protein metabolism. As we age, our metabolism is lower and lower every year. Especially if you're after 40, you'll find that your body can't process food as easily as before, right? And then because of that, when you eat, suddenly you get tired easily. And so our physical conditions declining. If it's very severe, then you can consider adding biotin as a supplement. Or if you work or exercise with a lot of activity, you know, your work makes you have to work a lot or do a lot of exercise, biotin also can help. Okay, so because it helps you to generate energy and vitality. So in Korea, when they do the research, it's found that more women has lack of biotin than men. If you see here, according to the different age, 19 to 13 years old, the average biotin consumption is 10.1 microgram, which is actually lower than the recommended amount. Recommended is 30, remember? So 89.5% of Koreans are very deficient in biotin. Only 10.5% have adequate consumption. If you eat a lot of processed food, actually it doesn't have biotin. Biotin, you can only get it from fresh food, you know, like eggs, milk, soy, all the non-processed food. Then as you can see, as the age goes up, the consumption goes lower. 50 years old, 60 years old, 75 years old, their biotin consumption drop lower and lower. So in the end, very low only, like women in 75 years above only have 4.5 micrograms. This is in Korea. Okay, the reason we have to consume biotin, okay, these are the major biotin food sources. But even if you eat a lot of these food sources, the amount of biotin it gives you is very, very little. Like if you eat beef, 60 grams of beef, you only get 8 microgram. Chicken only got 2.3 microgram. Tomatoes, 3.5 microgram. Milk, 4.5 microgram. Eggs, 12.6 microgram. Unless you eat crabs every day, then you get 78.6 micrograms of biotin. But as you know, crab is very expensive and we cannot get to eat it every day, unfortunately. So from food, you have to, in order to reach the 30 microgram, you actually need to eat a lot of food, which then makes your diet go haywire, right? Then you will be increasing a lot of cholesterol or calories in your diet, which is not good. No, this is the end of the slide. So this product is only available in Korea Mall at the moment. We will wait since it's already a halal product, so we can wait for it to be launched in Malaysia in the future. That's all for my sharing. Thank you.